Only on Christ 17 TV, back upside Joe head with another one. Today we're going to talk about that trash-ass Thursday night game between the 49ers and the LA Rams. Now, I had three players on fantasy last night. I had Kittles, Purdy, and Cup. Did horrible. Let me just start with how come Cooper Kupp didn't really get nothing but 2 targets the whole game? I know the defense was good. I know it was raining. They was trying to run the ball a lot, but I don't think I've ever seen a game where Cooper Kupp didn't have no receptions for no yards. That's insane. Fucking insane. Puka went nuts. But the offense for both teams was trash. We had, let me see what they said. We had 7 punts in the first quarter. I think it was 12 punts in the first half. Talking about a 3-3 halftime game. There wasn't, horrible, man. Just fucking horrible. 12-6. A field goal game. 12-6. Now if you would have had the kickers, you would have been right, because he kicked a 50-yarder and a 40-yarder. That would have gave you 9 points. But let me say this. Purdy looked bad last night. Kittles was the only person who had a few cool plays. Williams for the Rams finished the Niners off at the end with some big runs. But let me tell you this. For all the crying Deebo Samuels did about getting the damn ball, he didn't do shit. The one catch, Purdy put it right on the money. He probably would have scored. He dropped the fucking ball. That might have cost the 49ers the playoffs, the ball game for sure, because if he catches that ball in stride, he's running to the end zone. That's a fact. All the crybaby shit, oh, I'm not getting the ball. They were trying to force you the ball, and you wasn't doing shit. 49ers are finished for the playoffs. They're done. It's going to take a miracle, which there ain't no miracles left, kiddo. And Purdy took the blame. Purdy took all the blame. Defense for the 49ers played great. Defense for the Rams played even better. Divisional game, Rams been hot. I want to say the Rams have won the seven out their last 9 games since getting Puka back and Cut back, and they've been on a roll. The defense is looking really good. Offense looked a little slow last night, but we're going to say the first half was a lot of rain. It's hard to throw the ball in the rain, make cuts, and all that. I'll give them that. But the story that I tripped on is, what's his name? De'Vondre Campbell quit on the team. Didn't want to go in for, I think it was, what's his name? Greenlaw? I mean, what kind of fucking man quits on his team in the middle of a fucking game? Now, after the game, if you don't want to play and you want to get traded, released, that's okay. Don't let your teammates down and walk off the fucking field in the third quarter and refuse to go in the fucking game. That's bad sportsmanship. That's being weak, and that's hopefully this guy doesn't have no sons, no kids, because that's teaching them to give up on your teammates, quit, and that's trash. That's not being a great teammate at all when you're walking off the fucking field and quitting on your team. And this game means a lot to both teams. The winner of this is still fighting for a playoff spot. The loser is pretty much on life support. There's like a 1% chance. And you walk off the field on your teammates and quit. Campbell, I know they changed the code. At the training facility, you are not allowed in that motherfucker no more. You will be released in the next 48 hours, guaranteed you, or your money back. There's no way 49ers are keeping that guy. There's no way he even stayed around in the locker room to take a shower with the teammates there. He probably went in there, showered, and got the fuck on before the rest of his teammates came in the locker room because there was going to be a lot of shit said. You know what I'm saying? I think that was some weak ass shit. You got kids watching the game. Kids look up to players. And that is no way to set an example on how to be a team player, as of walking off the field and quitting on your team. You only had 2 quarters left. You could have finished that off, and then if you didn't want to be on the team, that's fine. But to quit on your team in damn near an elimination game, that's weak as hell. And that guy, if I'm any other team in the NFL, I don't want that guy on my team. I'm not picking him up. I don't care if I'm hurt down to my 3rd, 4th, 5th string practice squad players. I'm not signing Campbell. Absolutely not. What kind of message would that bring to anybody? You quitting on your fucking team. That is trash. So I watched probably the worst game of the year last night. I wasted 3 hours on fucking 6 field goals. Fantasy team, I sat Jordan Love for Brock Purdy, which was a huge mistake. I shouldn't have even did that. That was trash. Cooper Kupp getting zero catches. It's something you'll probably never ever see again. And this game is to get me in the playoffs for fantasy, so I'm pretty mad. But it is what it is. But the 49ers are done. Deebo Samuel cried about he not getting the ball. Then when you get the big play to maybe win the game, because nobody was scoring. If you score that, you guys got 13. They not scoring. They just getting field goals because both defenses played good. The weather played a big part in this game. And you drop the ball, and he hit you on stride. If you fucking grab that to the end zone, touchdown, 49ers probably win this game. Probably stay alive and got a few more games left to try to win, to sneak in the playoffs. They're getting a little bit more healthier. They're getting some defensive players back. And you drop the ball. You can't complain all week and then fucking drop the fucking ball and probably score the TD that keeps you guys in the hunt. That's all I'm going to say. Deebo is a great player. But last night, he didn't play like a great player. He played kind of like trash. And he even tackled his own player at one point. So, at least if my Packers make it to the playoffs, we don't got to worry about the 49ers kicking our ass and putting us out the playoffs. So, that's a good thing. But Packers got to go up to Seattle, handle our business. I think it's Monday night. So, we got to take care of that, and I think that we're automatically in the playoffs. So with this being said, it was a horrible game to watch. My fantasy team did shitty, and the guy quit on the team. Campbell quit on his fucking teammates. That is no example to set if you got children, if you got nephews, if that you do any kind of off-season work with kids. That's horrible. That's no way to set no example. And Deebo Samuel needs to stop dressing like that before games and just focus on playing good football and stop complaining. If you're not going to catch the ball, then shut your mouth. Okay? Because he tried to force feed you the ball all game and you didn't do shit. He should have force fed Kittles and Jennings. That's what he should have did. But with that being said, I guess the 49ers season is done. Great team, but boy, did they have injury after injury after injury. McCaffrey's done it again. They lost like 3 running backs this whole year. Mitchell, what's the other kid's name? The big kid. They got McCaffrey, Jordan Mason, I think it is. Elijah Mitchell, and now they got the other kid, Guerrero. So they've been banged up all fucking year. Defense, offense been banged up. Brandon Brandon Ayuk hold out for all the money, and then he plays like shit, and then he gets hurt for the whole year. That's the story of the 49ers season this year. Injuries, holdouts, complaining, bitching and crying, and not making the playoffs. And I was at Lambeau Field to witness my Green Bay smash them 38-10, so that was a great feeling for me. So with all that being said, hit that like, hit that subscribe. It won't cost you a dime. And like I tell you every time around this time, don't you dare quit on your fucking teammates in the middle of a fucking game. You know what you signed up for. Win, lose, or draw, you play it out to the end. You don't walk off and leave your boys hanging. That's not cool. That's unacceptable. That's no way to set an example for the younger generation watching, looking up, idolizing these players. So with that being said, I'm Christ17 TV, and I will catch you guys on the motherfucking flip side. Have a good day and stay blessed. Happy Friday.